Hello and welcome to In Simple Terms with Satish. Today let's understand what a computer chip actually is and why people keep calling it silicon. Before AI chips, chiplets, GPUs or data centers, there is one basic object underneath the modern world, the computer chip. Every tap, card payment, photo, video call and AI answer eventually becomes controlled electricity moving through manufactured silicon. The digital world feels invisible, but it runs on physical objects. When someone says chip, they usually mean the small electronic part inside a phone, car, router or server. But a chip is not just a shiny square, and silicon is not the same thing as a chip. Silicon is the material. The chip is the engineered circuit built on that material. A simple way to picture it is this. Silicon is the land, transistors are controlled gates, metal wires are the roads, and the chip is the whole city. Why silicon? Because silicon is a semiconductor. That means it is not a perfect conductor like copper and not a perfect insulator like glass. Its electrical behavior can be controlled. By adding tiny amounts of materials such as boron or phosphorus, engineers can change how easily electricity moves through silicon. That controllability is the reason silicon became one of the most important materials in technology. The most important object on a chip is the transistor. In simple terms, a transistor is an electrically controlled switch. It can allow current to flow or stop it. Once you have a controllable switch, you can represent information. On can mean 1, off can mean 0. Now connect many switches together and you can build logic gates. Logic gates can answer tiny questions like and, or, and not. Connect enough gates and you can build adders, memory cells, control units, graphics engines, neural processing blocks, and almost everything else a modern device needs. This is the quiet magic of computing. There is no floating intelligence inside the chip. There are billions of tiny physical switches arranged so precisely that electricity becomes logic. ASML's definition is plain. A microchip is electronic circuits on a small flat piece of silicon with transistors acting as miniature switches. A chip is not software. It is a manufactured physical circuit. The manufacturing starts with a silicon wafer, which is a very thin slice of highly purified silicon. Instead of making one chip at a time, chip makers build many copies across one wafer. Layer by layer, they print patterns, add and remove materials, change electrical properties, and connect regions together. This is why chip manufacturing feels less like normal assembly and more like nanoscale city planning. ASML says modern chips can have up to about 100 layers aligned with nanometer precision. That scale is difficult to imagine. A nanometer is 1 billionth of a meter. For comparison, ASML notes that a human red blood cell is about 7,000 nanometers wide and a flu virus is around 100 nanometers. The useful point is not just that chips are small, it is that the smallness has to be repeatable, aligned, tested, and connected. After the wafer is processed, each individual chip area is cut out as a die. Then it is tested and placed into a package. The package protects the silicon and gives it electrical connections to the circuit board. So the black square you see on a motherboard is usually packaged silicon designed to survive heat, power, signals, and real-world use. And one more thing, not every chip is a CPU. Some chips store memory, some run logic, some handle real-world signals, some manage power, and some combine many jobs into one system on a chip. The clear takeaway is this. A computer chip is a physical machine for controlling electricity at enormous scale and enormous precision. Silicon gives engineers a controllable material. Transistors give them switches. Circuits give them logic. Layers and packaging turn those circuits into reliable products. So in simple terms, a chip is not just silicon. It is silicon transformed into billions of organized switches wired together so precisely that controlled electricity becomes computation. That is the foundation behind phones, cars, cloud servers, AI accelerators, and the chiplets we will talk about next. If this helped you understand the topic in simple terms, follow or subscribe to In Simple Terms with Satish and share this episode with one friend who likes technology. I will see you in the next episode.